Hi guys, just a quick video here. This is my little snippet of my Twitter. Yesterday, 19 hours ago, it was last night. I don't know, 8 o'clock at night. I don't know what time it was. I sent this out on Twitter. McDonald's 3-1 on the daily chart. It was green on every time frame except for it was an inside week. Needed over 226.51 today. The reason for that is you see on the daily chart, the weekly chart is still inside. Take a look at the yearly, quarterly's up, monthly's up, weekly was still inside, and the daily chart. The high of the day yesterday was 226.51. We needed over. I like 3-1 setups. Here's the three. The three is an outside bar. Outside bar basically means it's a fully engulfing bar of the previous bar. So we had a 3 bar followed by an inside bar yesterday, which is a 1 bar. 3-1, when you break the high of yesterday, your magnitude would be the top of the previous day's candle, the top of the 3. There's a few different ways you can kind of calculate that out. You can draw your triangle right here. You can do that. That's one way of doing it. Another way is just look at the easier way is just look at the top of the 3 candle, and that's where your magnitude is. With full time frame continuity, now there's not much magnitude there. You're only looking at 226.51 to 227.22, so you're only looking at 70 cents. But with full time frame continuity, you could expect to come up here and test these. The high today was 228.58, so we did break this one. Didn't quite break this one, but that's okay. We still got a $2 move. You see also on here, there goes McDonald's. I sent this out 4 hours ago, so about lunchtime, about noon. There goes McDonald's. I was in a meeting but caught it for about 14%. It's still going. I only got 14% on it. I was in a meeting. I was actually running the meeting, so I was talking. So I couldn't really concentrate on it much. I set a sell order in. It hit it, and I was happy. But here's what happened. Here's my 226.51 I was looking to break. This is the 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, 60-minute chart, daily chart, and I have the 5-minute over here. And the reason the 5 minutes over here, I don't really focus on the 5-minute much, but I do want to see, if I have green on all these candles, but a big red like this, then I'm gonna want to see something before I jump in, because something's happening like within the last couple of minutes. But typically, I don't really worry about the 5-minute. But I do want to have it up in case I see everything looks green here, everything looks good, and I look over here and I go, oh boy, I've got to find out what's going on here. Maybe I'll hold off. So anyway, we broke this 226.51 right here. I was a little bit late getting in the calls because I didn't see it right away. I did have an alert set for 251 or 226.40, I think. So it went off a little bit before it broke. By the time I looked over and saw it and got my order ready, it was like 226.60 something maybe, so I missed it by a little bit. I put my order in. Now remember, we didn't see any of this yet, so all we saw at that point was this. So we broke above. I jumped in about here. I don't think I wasn't very negative at all. If I was even negative at all, I'm not sure. I got out. Let me tell you what time. I'll tell you to look at my phone app and see the exact times I got in and out. Filled orders. I bought it at 10:17. I got out at 10:46. So I held it for about a half hour. So at 10:17, got out at 10:46. So I got out. If we look at a 15-minute, I got out like right at the opening of this candle. So I got in here. I pretty much wrote it out for this whole candle, and I got out here. The only reason I set my sell order there was because we have this. There's a pivot point here. I use these. A lot of people don't use. A lot of straters don't use any kind of pivots. I still like to have them. One of the reasons is I can't really sit and watch the chart all day. So I like to set my sell orders just below these pivots. And we got to this pivot, and it kind of hung there for a few seconds, and then it broke above it. So it's a good, I guess, I mean, it's not that it's a good thing that I have my sell order in, because it would have, it went up to $4.20. I think the high was $4.15 on the options. I paid $2.77. I sold for $3.15. Not a big gain. It was like 14%. Sure, I could have held to this one here, but I didn't know, and I was, like I said, I was in a meeting. I was focused on the meeting. I couldn't really focus on this. As soon as I bought it, I have orders set when I buy options for 15% stop and 30% target. But I adjust those as soon as I enter my order. My stop and target are already set, and I just use Active Trader to drag them up and down to match. So I dragged my target down to here, and it happened to be $3. It was actually $3.20. It sat at 320 on the ask for about 5 minutes, and it dropped down a little bit. So I went ahead and pulled it down to 315 just to get out of it, and I sold it at 315. A few minutes later, that's when it took off and popped above this, but that's basically what I wanted to show you. You see, here's my tweet. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, here it is, at OptionizersSS. I tweeted yesterday, McDonald's 3-1 daily, need over 226.51, and then about lunchtime today, there goes McDonald's. I was in a meeting but caught it for about 14%. It's still going. So that's kind of what I look for. You see my scans here. I have it set. Load scan query personal. I have a 3-1 set. Look at the daily scan. Do the scan. Gilead for tomorrow. Gilead, Marvel, NVIDIA, NVTA, not NVIDIA. I'm not familiar with any of these except for Gilead, and I don't like trading pharmaceuticals, especially in with what's going on today. So I would stay away from that one myself personally. But that would be a setup. In fact, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at Guild. GILD. Here's the daily. You see we had a 3 yesterday, and we have an inside bar today. Look at the weekly. We have a 2 up. If we go all the way out, it's a 2 up, but it's more of a shooting star. Inside on the quarter. Month will be inside also because it's the same quarter. 2 up on the week. So this isn't something I'd be real comfortable trading. I'd probably go ahead and trade it on a break of this, but you hardly have any magnitude, and it's not great on the the weekly, the year, the quarter, the month. None of them are real great. If I did trade it, I would have a very tight stop on it. Personally, for me, I'm not trading it, but that's kind of what I look for. I set my scan. I also have a regular, that's for a 3-1. I have one for an inside bar, and this one is going to be loaded. SPY, Qs, Facebook. I mean, look at all these. There's just, you look at the daily. Qs, inside. SPY, inside. Amazon, inside. No, Apple's 2 up. It's just polluted with them, so you have a lot to look at tomorrow for that. Square, JD, FXI, just a whole bunch of them. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to show you that. for the McDonald's, kind of what I looked for yesterday. My charts needed over 226.51. When it broke that, I jumped in. Didn't get the full ride on it, but I got 14%, so I'll take it. So again, here's the clipping of my Twitter. At Optionizer SS, Bear Hogan, however you want to look it up. McDonald's 3-1 daily. There it is. Needed over 226.51. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go check it out. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.